Hey, welcome back everybody. Sign here again with another episode of Agrarian Skies, and that squid is not long for this world. Alright, so working on a little bit of ME stuff here. And we've got the pattern provider, crafting CPU, containment wall, we've got a heat vent, we've got a pattern encoder, and I need a blank pattern now for a quest. And let's go ahead and get like 2 of these, I guess, right? At least for now. I know I'm going to need a lot more. That gives us a full heart, 4 interfaces, a reward bag, and a yellow heart canister. And even more storage. We need a 16 million storage unit. I will worry about that one eventually. Not quite yet. And there's a greater bag. All right, cool. And I'll put the interfaces away for right now. I don't need them right this second. That gives us 12 extra hearts, though. Which, not bad. I've actually, had to start throwing away red heart canisters because they just, I don't have any room for them. But this is part of the giant multi-block crafter thing. So I am going to need a lot more of these containment walls. Let's go for a 5x5 by however tall this room is. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead, pick you back up. I'm going to put you here, right? And that should make us a 5x5x5 cube. So, wall, right? Hey, look at that. That means I'm going to need 5, 10, 14 for the bottom layer. Then another 12 for the sides, and another 14 for up top. So that's what, 26, 40. So I need 39 more of these. Okay. Should probably open that reward bag too here soon. I'm gonna be annoyed if it's a bunch of encoder or the pattern walls, though. Nope, it's orange saplings. Okay, I can get behind that. Actually, you know what? I actually set up an area over here for fruit trees, and orange is actually not a bad tree to get. So that torch was there to keep snow from forming, but yeah. Replaced with a sapling now. All right. So we've got basically it's the Mac unit is what I used to call it all the time anyway. I'm not sure, but sure if I was the only one that ever called that or not, but anybody who's played newer versions of Minecraft is going to recognize this also as what Reborn Storage adds in. And this is actually what it was based off of. This used to be before AE2 came out with the channels and everything. This was how autocrafting was done with. I was off terribly when I see what 7. Yeah, my math is not the greatest. So how did I ever get 7? But oh well. I'd rather have to come back and make more than be stuck with extras I'm never going to use. I shouldn't say that. I mean, there may be a point where I end up with so many recipes I decide that, wow, okay, I made extras anyway. I needed 4. For some reason thought I had to do that line too. But now I need 9 times 6 heat vents, which is going to be a lot of iron bars. Whoops, these guys. You know, we'll just make 3 stacks. Oh, and it's snowing again. Okay. You can go into there, and yeah. Unfortunately, when I was expanding the platform out, like 3/4 of it is still in a snow biome. Because I wanted it to be... we're probably going to need more of you, and... I'm just make a bunch of cabled, I think. Okay, well, we're out of Flux dust now. Thank God I don't need it for this. Okay, I needed 9 times 6 is 54 of these. Okay. I was going for just a giant square platform, and squaring off what I'd already built, yeah, left most of it in the in the snow biomes. 37. There's 45. See, I just need 9 more then. I am out of cable. And I'm out of Flux dust. Which is actually why I was grinding up quartz over here. So, you into shapeless. We'll do this recipe. Then I can do like so again. And I need 7 total. Okay. I actually ran out of iron bars. I thought thought 3 stacks was gonna be enough, but I guess not. And we need to fill in all these sides. I need to actually start using this pick more because I need to level it up. And now what we can start doing is crafting CPUs. Can go in like that. If we look at this quest again here, it is the pattern encoder is what I want. No, that's for making recipes with. It's the pattern provider that goes inside, right? Yes. And now I just need to fill up all of these with, well, 27 total. So the more crafting CPUs I have, the more concurrent crafting operations I can do. So let's go for 8 more crafting CPUs. That'll let me run 9 crafting operations concurrently inside the Mac unit. And actually, let's go with 12. I think it might get a little bit crazy towards the end game. All right, now I need 14 more of the pattern providers. So these guys. I need a bunch of these. Okay, well, let's get a stack because you never know. And well, there's 5, right? So I just need 9 more. Yep, just 9 more. All right, and there's my elevator. All right, we've got 9 more of these now. Oops. Now if I put this down, boom. It restructures, and we now have wonderful connected textures. We have 15 pages of items. And it actually stayed on page 15. Okay, cool. That is a big help. And now I just need to get this thing hooked into our applied energistic system. So cable, please. Thank you. And yeah, that'll kind of work. Why didn't you go to my hotbar? Thank you. Boom. We now have access to all that wonderful multi-crafting. That is just for standard crafting recipes, though, not for anything regarding machines. We do need our pattern encoder now. And first recipe I'm going to make is patterns encode. And boom, there we go. Now I can come up here and I can request patterns. Hey, can I get like 20 of these? There we go. Those can go into there. And yeah, now it's just a matter of programming in a bunch of recipes. And trying to figure out exactly how I want to do things around here. Probably going to have some auto processing machines down here. So let's go ahead and grab these interfaces out. Say, let's get a recipe for glass. I'm going to need glass and I'm going to need sand. Downside is if I want to do a recipe like for a processing pattern, I have to manually put both things in. Then we can encode that. I should have a furnace in here still. Redstone furnace. I do not have any. Oh. You. Thought I did. I'm missing brick blocks. Okay. And there we go. So if I come down here and... Well, this could get ugly real quick if I'm not careful. All right. So I think I've got it worked out. And we're just going to run power underneath these machines for now. We are going to put interface. Do we have the skinny interfaces? We do not. Okay. Now, I can choose which way this faces. So I want it to go to that machine there. And that machine there. So we're going to have QB input. I went ahead and grabbed a polarizer too, even though I don't have recipes for it. I made a recipe for doing sand into glass and silicon into, or soda quartz into silicon. Now these have power, these have a recipe. And I need to hook these up. So I can just do that. So if we go up top now, say, we'll pull all the glass out. We can now actually ask to request to craft glass, which is awesome. And if another recipe needs glass, it'll go ahead and auto-craft it for us, which is even better. I don't have anything for you yet. Now, though, I need to get items out of here. So we're going to set the backside to output. And same with you. And you're just going to pump into this interface here. Now, these two will share the connection together, so I only have to do this one cable. But now if I was to request, you know, some glass, then... There we go. I do need a crafting, like, monitor or whatever it is. You can see here, we're making glass. And I need to, yeah, set these to output mode. And we'll see the glass go up here, and that'll go back up into the system and satisfy its crafting requirements as it gets done. I do have the induction smelter and the sawmill on me as well. I could get some recipes done for that, which might not be a bad idea. So let's get ourselves some obsidian. Do I have any polarized obsidian left? I do not. Okay. I did not grab it before it left on its own. Okay, well, it's up top then. So I need the system here to know, excuse me, how to make polarized obsidian. And you will be like so, done. And hardened glass is going to be a thing, 'cause I don't really like making hardened glass, unfortunately. Oh no, stop that. Do that. Let's see. Obsidian. I need to put the pattern into this interface here. And grab another recipe of that. That'll give me 4 more. And while that's working, let's go ahead and grab ourselves a lead, because I think hardened glass is 8 lead, or 8 obsidian to 1 lead. Okay. Equals 2 of you. Downside is we're stuck with base level machines right now, so it does take a little bit to get there. And wow, yeah, it does take a while, doesn't it? It takes quite a long while. Is it one of those updating things? It might be. It really might be. All right, so 8 and 1 equal 2 in code. And then I can come over here. First things first. Let's get our power down. Induction smelter. Output and input. Now, it should only really be facing into this one machine, but just in case, I'm just going to go ahead and put the arrows on there. You don't have to have it like that, but it does help. So, and you know, I'm just going to go ahead and put that stuff in there. And then you're just going to need an item duct in the back and that. So now we can make polarized glass. Or not polarized, hardened glass. Well, give me a sec. Now we can. Whoops. Okay, and sawmill I could go ahead and set up. I might set it up as an auto processor somewhere instead, though. And yeah, over here is going to be farming. My tree grew, though. That's cool. But I need to do something with the animals, I think. Especially the chickens, because damn, they are quite prolific. All right. But I'm going to go ahead and cut here. I'm going to get some stuff encoded and whatnot. And yeah, we should be able to get a little more automation going, which is going to be huge for, well, for some of these quests. Actually, let me check here. How far along are we on? Is another 28? Okay. So I only need 1,000 of these, so we're making pretty good pace on that. How's our flint doing? Because this right now is just going into our system. Something else I need to do is get this thing to auto export certain things, like flint. Oh, we're at 93%. Okay, cool. So we just need like what? Another 667 flint, and we're done. And then after that, I can pretty much just like trash can flint. But we're up to 4,000 iron, which is great. 125 diamonds, not perfect. We've got actually a lot of bloxicle because it's auto compressing it for me now. Same with redstone, which does mean it takes up a little less storage space, which is kind of handy. But there's just a lot of things in here I need to not be storing in here because it chews up item types. This, that really doesn't need to be in here. Same with like that. I can't craft this in here anyway. Well, I think I can craft the semi-stable nuggets, but I don't really need any of that anyway. But that just freed up 2 item types in the discs, which definitely helps. Our lapis is going into block form now, which is probably a good thing. We have a fluid storage monitor that I'm not using yet, so let's go ahead and pull that out. Got a steam turbine that never seemed to work. So Stuff like that. I need to clean out my system a little bit. Probably, yeah, enchanted books really shouldn't be in here. Yeah, I've got work to do in here. How are we doing on hearts in here anyway? We just have 3 quarter hearts. Okay. All right. Well, a little bit of time has passed, and oh, one thing I did, excuse me, off camera over here, was I actually set up an enchantment station. So let's go ahead and get us our steel pants. Figure I've got all the steel armor. I might as well enchant this and start wearing it. You are going to be an issue though, aren't you? I also do not. I do have a torch. Okay. You know, up here is probably fine for now. Yeah, that shut that off. Okay. And protection 3, unstable 2, last stand 2. I'll take it. Last stand, it'll pull from my experience instead of killing me. So, a little extra bit of protection there. Not bad. Unstable means I just have to worry about walking around with gunpowder in my pocket. Alright, but I finally have pants on. It took long enough. Alright. But questing-wise, I did get a couple of quests done here. I got the 1,000 Seared Stone done, which is an epic bag. Oh, okay. And I got Junk Dealer finally done. So let's go ahead and turn that heart in as well. 34. And a yellow heart canister. Not bad, but the amount of effort that went into it, I was hoping for something a little bit better. All right, but we've got a bit more done. Still have not unlocked the end. I'm pretty sure I need to get this done here. The Resonant Flux Capacitor. So to make one of these, I need to do the upgrades. So there is our leadstone. There is our hardened. There is our redstone flux. Now this one, I need Endurium and Pyrotheum. So what am I missing for Pyrotheum now? Polarized coal. Okay. Let's see. Let's go ahead and grab this. But first thing, let's go ahead and encode a recipe to convert this. That's right. You have to hit shift. Whoops. All right. Go ahead and encode. And you can have that. I have done like no recipes. I am horrible. I know. I instead was doing things like cleaning up all these barrels over here, and so there's no machines here now, and yeah, cleaning up the platform is what I've been doing. Just trying to make it look a little bit nicer anyway. But go ahead and cool. We got a little bit. Okay, cool. I need a piece of that for myself though. And we are going to say you. I need. Dang it. I need a piece of this as well. Go. You and you encode into that. And you can go here. There we go. So now we know how to pulverize coal. Let's go ahead and make a pyrotheum recipe. Because I'm pretty sure I'm going to need that later on. I don't know if I can hopper into this thing or not. I really doubt it, but I have to try. All right, and then the other thing I need is Endurium, which is an induction smelter recipe, like so. I need Endurium Blend, which means I need a bucket of resonant ender, and a pulverized tin and pulverized shiny metal. So, wow, I really screwed that spelling up, didn't I? Okay, 10, 2, 3. I just need 2 of these right now. We'll go ahead and I've got 1,000 shiny metal so far. I will need to program all this stuff in eventually, just not right now. I'm going to need 4 ender pearls. I'm going to need a bucket. And unfortunately, I just put these away, but I need my... Actually, they're in my inventory still, right? Nope, they're not. Magma Crucible. And my Fluid Transposer. And let's see. I don't have my redstone conduit on me anymore either. Dang it. Put that away to make room, and basically left myself very unprepared, which is not a good thing to be. So let's do this. We're going to do like so. Fluid Transposer is going to be here. And our Magma Crucible is going to be here for now. It's going to be a little tricky trying to automate this for right now, but I can make this work, I guess. You get a bucket. You get 4 of those. And these actually melt up pretty quick, which is nice. And then you can have this stuff. There we go. And there is our bucket of Resonant Ender. And thankfully, ingots grind up pretty quick. We are going to need pyrotheum into here as well. So, and I'm feeling I'm going to need a good amount of Endurium. So, yeah, that'll be fun to automate. At least in the this day and age, right? There we go. And that should be enough for 4 Endurium ingots, which honestly is probably going to last me quite a while. But these will go in here. That does take a bit, and they'll show up in the system when they're done. And besides that, I think we have everything we need to convert this now. No, I need pyrotheum because I just used all that I made to make that. And then we have our Endurium. And there. Resonant Flux Capacitor. No, please tell me you don't have to be full. You do not. All right, cool. We're going to go put the board back. The generators are all really easy to make. We get an Endothermic Pump. We could use that to pull a whole bunch of lava out of the nether if we wanted. We got a 1/4 of a heart. So that means I can finally condense these down. And we got an epic bag out of that, which is a green heart canister. Nice. All right. And apparently a redstone flux or redstone energy cell with 10 million power into it. I also made myself a fisher from Minecraft Reloaded because I'm going to need a lot of fish in the future. And no, the end is not opened up yet. Neither is bragging rights. Okay. For the hoarding, mail submit. Okay. Did you unlock yet? You did. 3 Mile Island. I need graphite now. Okay. Graphite is... It's just smelted coal, right? Graphite dust or smelted coal. Okay. So, more coal. We're going to need a lot of this stuff, which is why I was saving every bit I had. And you can have that. There you go. And we should have some in here now. There we go. Which is probably going to be, yeah, manual detect. But let's come over here, clear all that out. We're going to do 1 coal equals 1 graphite. So I'm going to need a bit of this, and this thing is great for building large multi-blocks like, you know, reactors. So. Oh, and I got a potion of flight. Sweet. Uranium ore, rutile, plutonium, or yellorium dust. I'm also going to get a full heart and another yellow heart canister, which is kind of cool. Uranium, huh? That just polarizes into yellorium, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Okay. Rutile or plutonium? Plutonium is a ways away production-wise for me. And so yeah, we get how do we get plutonium? So yeah, convoluted recipe that I don't have access to right now. And then we need to make some reactor bits, which yeah. Reactor will be probably a really good in-game source of fuel or power for me. There we go. And we got a good bag out of that. Okay. Bunch of seeds. Let's just go drop these up over here. Let's get our yellow heart canister on. So we're up to 25 hearts now. And we have last stand on our armor, so not bad. Let's go ahead and put that pump away. And then plutonium, we can use this to make the turbine controller, which I need cyanite, though, for turbine housings. Because there was that, was it under steel powered plate? I think it was. Yeah, it was this one right here. I need a turbine housing for this. But to get to that, I need reactor, right? So reactor, it's turbine casing, reactor casing. There we go. It's Endurium ingot, graphite, and steel. We need a reactor control. You know, I'm just going to go ahead and teach all of these. Power tap. We need to be able to get power out of this thing. Access port. We need to be able to put fuel into it. Rednet port. I don't think I need a computer port. Probably not. Coolant port. Sure. Let's do that. And actually, while we're here, let's just go ahead and teach you how to make a piston out of... sure, out of aluminum. There's a coolant port. And go. No, it didn't work. Piston. Come on. There we go. Oh my god, I just saw what it did. All those different blanks and stuff. No, 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 no. Actually, you know what? Probably jungle wood, actually. And I didn't actually need to grab all those. I just needed one of each, but... And you are aluminum? Okay, now encode. There we go. And we put that away. We'll come on down here, and we can put all those in there. At least for now. I have to go back to reactor now, though. Actually, over here. Let's see, we got over to coolant port, redstone port, so I can turn it on or off would be a good idea. Rednet, I probably don't need right now. And then we're going to need a cyanide reprocessor, which is also going to require Endurium fuel rods. Let's also go ahead and get reactor. Is that really hardened glass? Oh, killing me, Smalls. And there we go, right? That should be enough to make, well, everything for the quest anyway, right? We need a control rod. Okay, control rod. I am going to need those as well, so... And one of you. Now, for now, I don't have a ton of steel, and I shut down my high oven that was making steel. Now that I'm relying more heavily on the ME system, I should be able to really actually take care of that. Also, that just needs to go. That whole thing just needs to just go away. But yeah. That was highly not useful. Oh, I also ripped out like the clay production, everything like that, in preparation for getting everything out of here. I mean, this is back before I put 4 aqueous accumulators back here. That's how far back the rollback was. But at least I didn't repeat that mistake because I realized that, hey, don't need it. So, or, well, hey, it doesn't work. All right, so reactor, right? So I'm going to need a control rod. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and make one of these so the book will detect it. Oh, you bastard. It's a crafting task. Dang it. This means I have to actually craft them myself. Which is even more unfortunate. But, let's see. Reactor controller. There we go. Let's make some reactor casings. And we're out of graphite. Okay. So actually what I need to do is make this at reactor. And now nothing is showing up. Okay, that was fun. And yes, you're being that way. Okay. All right, that should be everything I needed for the quest. Full heart. I'm going to grab the cyanide, actually, because it's going to be a little bit till I can get to cyanide. But I can use that to make the turbine housing. And at least get that other quest done. So, you... Oh, well, you wanted that? Okay. Oh, hey, cool. I got an epic bag out of that, too. But turbine housing. And we're going to grab 16 reactor glass. Nah, we'll grab the reward bag. And we got 2 greater bags now. So we're going to put this away for now. I'm going to have to get steel up and running before I really get started on anything else. Okay, greater bag. 2 golden lassos. Okay. Ooh. That's huge. That is a big help, especially storage buses. And stuff. That is a bunch of stuff I don't have to craft. I am okay with that. And the Morbid Core rewards, which is usually an inventory bomb. I can't even, like, do the quick, stack everything away with those. Okay. Looks like that completed 2 quests elsewhere, but so does that. Then we have up, up, and away. I need a leadstone jetpack. So I'm going to need a leather strap. I am out of leather. Of course I am. I did kill a bunch of imps in the nether, so. Okay, leather strap is done. Leadstone flux capacitor. I'm going to need 2 of these, which is going to be 2 steam dynamos. Also, I'm going to need a couple of, looks like copper gears. And I am short 1 dynamo and 1 reception coil. Make a bunch of these. And I need some more copper gears now. Just make a bunch of those, drop them in. Okay, there's the 2 leadstone thrusters. So that is 1, 2, and you. Do I want redstone thruster, steam turbines, or reward bag? Reward bag. And it is, I got 2 graders out of that. Orange saplings. And a full set of imp skin armor. Well, that is going over here. I'll put those in there because I've already got some in there. And we are now done with steel-powered flight. Nice. Nothing else is unlocked yet. Learning to Skyblock. I am still stuck behind a little bit of blood magic here. So I might have to complete... Does that actually unlock anything? No. It might be just the whole chapter. I doubt it, though. For the hoarding... You don't unlock anything else either. You do. You did. Okay, massive storage doesn't, though. Oh, that's annoying that I still haven't unlocked the end yet. And I've got a bunch over here to do, too. Like making spaghetti. Which is why I've got... we come over here. I've got 12 little plots of 5x5 dirt. These are going to be individual farms for all sorts of stuff. So So we look at this. I'm going to need lettuce. I need soy. I need something to make vinegar out of. Any fruit juice works for vinegar. I need tomato. I'm going to need wheat and tomato for this. I'm going to need wheat for that. For these, I'm going to need... the hearty breakfast has potato pancakes in it, so that's potatoes and onion. These things, potato cakes. Yeah, onion, potato, and butter. I'm going to have to hook up an auto milking thing for my cows. Yeah. And I'm convinced that this aroma backup actually isn't making a backup every time. Just saying. All right, 38 now. Sweet. What do you give me? You just give me a hard, but you also give me an ender quarry. Ardite and Cobalt's actually the hard ones. 10,000 ice. Yeah. No problem. The endstone is going to be a little bit of an issue, but not bad. Do I want to go the glowstone route? Or do I want to do the ender pearl route? Honestly, right now, the glowstone is actually looking a little more enticing. Because I'm really not getting ender pearls as quick as I would like. Also, miniature red heart. I can do things with this. I need necrotic bones, though, is the problem. But you can go through miniature red heart. We can turn them in with glowstone into a yellow heart, which we can then turn into yellow heart canisters with Endvar. Or if I surround it with diamonds, I can turn it into a green. You know what? Actually, let's do that. Let's go ahead and make it into a green heart canister. So we'll do this. And then we'll do this. And then we'll do U times 2. Yeah, so put those away. And then I'm going to need a canister, which is just 4 aluminum. So that is not bad at all. And we can do like so. And just make ourselves another green heart canister. So now we're at 26 hearts. All right, awesome. And so we do have our first chapter done, though. Steel-powered flight was actually really easy. And I have a feeling it's going to be even worse in the future. But I'm going to go ahead and call this an episode. A bit of time has gone into this one. Off-camera work, mainly. But thank you for coming out. I hope you enjoyed it. And until the next one, signing out. Have fun.